Hey YouTubers, today we're going to be looking at a couple of different hook scrapers, some features, so let's get right into our demonstration. So this is our hook scraper, and it's called that because the blade has a very steep angle on it, like a hook, and that's really all there is to it. But I'm going to show you some different types, different styles, and where we might use them in different applications. This is a collection of hook scrapers, and we use them for different applications. And so if we were going to be doing an extensive job, say the side of a boathouse, scraping off some wood siding, we definitely want to go with something that was ergonomically friendly, like this one. Somewhere where you could have a good control on the cutting head and be fairly comfortable to grip. That's why it's made of the rubber. Here's one that doesn't have the control knob, but you could still hold it like this. You could work with that all day. You got good leverage, nice and long, so you have good leverage. And these really make quick work of scraping off damaged oil paint, which you come across quite frequently here. Now here's an older type version. It's not as ergonomically friendly. It's just a straight handle, but in a pinch you could use this because it has the leverage. And then here you have the control knob, same as the other one, but you have the control knob, and that can really be handy and put some pressure behind it. Now these are the ones that I actually have in my toolbox, and I use, or at least I carry them around with me every day. I may not necessarily use them every day, but they can come in handy. And the reason I use these is they're made of plastic. The other ones are rubber and a composite material, and they're a little bit heavier, which can be good. But for general purpose use, I like these because they're lighter weight. I have the long one here if I need to get that leverage that we talked about. I have a standard one, and you can hold that in one hand and scrape, but you still have the width, same width blade as that one. And then this one here is really handy. If you're going to have only a couple of hook scrapers in your toolkit, you want the longer one and this one, because there are situations where you have to scrape into a narrow area, and this is ideal. So that's a hook scraper, but I'm going to show you how we can change these blades out and how we can sharpen them as well. Change out this blade. You see a screw here with a Robertson, it's a red Robertson. What we can do is hold the handle, because the screw goes up through that control handle. So we just hold that and undo the screw. It goes right through the handle, see? Pull that out, and then what we can do here is check, because this is actually a spare blade built in, and those are fresh. You can see how sharp that is. So then you just flip it around, like so. Put the bolt back in, do it back up. You could actually use a Phillips or a Star screwdriver, or it has the Robertson built in the middle. But there you have it, good to go. Now if our blades get completely worn out, we have a couple of options. We can just go to the store and get a replacement pack. We can just go to the store and get a replacement pack, as shown here. And I opened up the case and took one out, and I just wanted to clarify that we actually have two types of blades on here. This is for a coarser type initial scraping. You see it's corrugated there. And also we have the smoother blade, which we could use after to smooth things out a little bit. smooth down those hard edges of the paint that's left on the boards. Then, if we're not in a position to go to the store and get replacement blades, we can take a file. This one is a little bit fine, but we need to have a file in our tool bag, and then we can file off. You see where the edge of the blade is exposed there, is filed down, and we just take our file and file with the angle of the blade. Usually we can sharpen it up enough to finish the job for the day anyway, and then we can either have them sharpened properly or get to the store and get the replacement blades. So now you know what a hook scraper is. I hope you enjoyed the explanation of how you can use them and where you can use them, and how to change out the blades. And if you have any ideas for a video, drop me a line. If you have any comments, you can do that too. And by all means, subscribe. Until next time, it's been Craig the Muskoka Painter, helping you take the paint out of painting.